Hola, everybody. Well, Pops here, and we are back on our Paladin. Redbeard Returns is up for more adventures. Today, we're going to do some of Duskwood. So, we're flying to Sentinel Hill, and we will then run over to Duskwood. We'll run up, we'll grab the Pygmy Venom Spider quest. Then we're going to head down, we'll talk to Jitters. And then we're going to try to get our Pygmy Venom Spiders. While we're killing those, we're hopefully going to get some gooey spider legs, some vials of spider venom. Then we'll go see Sven. We'll get the quest to kill the wolves. We'll work our way killing wolves over to Abercrombie, who'll give us a quest for Ghost Ear Thread. So, that's the immediate game plan anyway. For those of you who are just catching this for the very first time, this is the ultimate ultra hardcore experience. Ultra hardcore is simply the fact that we have no idea of our health. We have no mini-map. When we quest on an enemy, we'll have no idea of the enemy's level or the enemy's health. In addition to that, we're doing no professions, no buffs except for our Paladin buffs, i.e. our blessings and our aura. That's it. No repairs. We cannot repair our gear, i.e. this gear here that's red and broken. We need to get replacements for it. The replacements must come from the world. They either got to come from mobs or out of treasure chests. We are not allowed to purchase anything off of a vendor except for necessary quest items. If an item is necessary for a quest and the only way we can get it from a vendor to complete that quest, we're allowed to do that. Other than that, no vendor purchases. Can't buy any consumables. Can't buy any gear. We're not using Questie. We're not using Rested XP. Nor are we allowed to wear any greens, any blues, or any purples. So all our gear has to be gray or white. So the reason I'm coming in this way is because of stitches. If you come this way, and you have to run up and get this quest for the Pygmy Venom Spiders, it's much easier to come this way to do it because stitches most likely will spawn up here and he walks towards town. So you'll be behind Stitches, and that way there you can see Stitches and you don't have to jump off the road. You just kind of hang back and let Stitches trudge along ahead of you and you won't aggro them. Now there are a couple of things that we're going to have to be wary of on our way up here to grab this quest. There's Ravages on the side of the road here that are level 24 or up to level 24. There's a couple of spiders over here that could be up to level 25. And we have to be wary of those. But yeah, this is definitely a safer route to go. We're going to go up here. When we get up here where the road to Stranglethorn Vale branches off, there's a quest we'll grab there. Okay, so you can see here we got a Ravager. Oh no, we got a Hunter with a Ravager pet. Okay, somebody killed that spider. That's good. Looks like somebody's killing the spiders along here, so we won't have to worry about that. Oops, there's a spider right there. We don't really want to pull that spider because, again, that could be up to level 25. We are only level 23. And if we were in green gear and had green weapons and all of that, that really wouldn't be an issue. But the fact that we're in all whites makes it very much a potential for our death. All right. Okay, the quest giver's up. If Stitches had been up here recently, these guys would be dead. Here's the quest giver right here for the pygmy venom spiders. Okay, we've grabbed that. Now it's back down to Raven Hill. We do have to watch out for Stitches here. If somebody spawns Stitches now, you know, then we're going to have to get off the road. But hopefully nobody's going to spawn Stitches here in the next couple of minutes while we get to Raven Hill. I think our bags are pretty empty. There's that spider. I want to avoid that spider if I can. I mean, being 23, our odds of pulling that spider are better than being like level 20, I guess. We do have one gooey spider leg. We're going to need to get 6 of those. Hopefully our pygmy venom spiders will be up. And we can get our spider legs and our vials of spider venom from them. Down to see my boy Jitters. All right, we're back at Raven Hill. This is where Stitches actually runs out of the woods and he starts here. Now, he's not aggressive till he gets to the road. Oh, we got a 26 Hunter here. Hello, Mr. Hunter. We got a few people running around here. All right, here's old Jitters.
No.
So Jitters gives us a quest to speak with Chef Gruel because he's hungry. And in order for Chef Gruel to feed Jitters, you have to have 6 gooey spider legs. So you could go turn that quest in Darkshire, and Chef Gruel's going to tell you to get 6 gooey spider legs. So if you're doing this and you're going to do the pygmy venom spider quest like I am, if you get any spider legs, gooey spider legs, hold on to them till you get 6, and you can go see Chef Gruel, and you'll already have the 6 gooey spider legs. All right, here we are, pygmy venom spiders. We need 15 of these. We'll be able to get a few of them on the way into there's usually 3 or 4 on this side of the river, and then there's a few more on the other side of the river. These are around level 18 or so, so they shouldn't be too bad. You know. Well, you do have to watch out for these wolves. These wolves have a huge aggro range. So it's very easy to pull those wolves while we're pulling these pygmy venom spiders. So we're going to drag it all the way down here to the riverbank so that we don't end up with the wolf. If we do pull the wolf, we can jump in the water. The wolves will not go in the water. All right, since here we've got to get to a point where the spider is not near the wolf. Otherwise, we're going to pull both the wolf and the spider, and we don't want to do that. Yeah, they're awfully close. I'm hoping this spider will come down a little bit. Well, that wolf will pat away. All right, we got it. There we go. We got another gooey spider leg, and we got a vial of spider venom. Nice. Put those there so we don't sell them by mistake. That's a regular venom web spider. That's a regular venom web spider. We don't need those. I think we're going to have to kill this wolf. That's a regular spider. That's a regular spider. That's a regular spider. So there's probably no more pygmy venom spiders over here. These rabid direwolves, they're like level 21. They can put a nasty disease on you. Normally we'd be thrilled to get lean wolf flanks, but we can't get the cooking quest since we don't cook. All right, we got 3 over on this side. Let's go over here and see if we can get some more pygmy venom spiders. They're usually along the riverbank. Though you will find some up in there. But you'll also find that there's wolves up in there. Okay. Cleanse that poison. That's a regular spider. This would be a pygmy venom spider. That's a regular spider. We got another pygmy venom spider up here. All right, we gotta let our mana regen here for a little bit. Before we go and get another one. There is another one right here. All right, there's also a wolf up here, so we have to be careful. Pull it and drag it back. Uh-oh. Looks like our pants have gotten to the point that they need replacing. I don't think I have any more of those in the bank. We do not. We really need to get some of these mobs to start dropping us some gear. We certainly do. We need to find a chest with some gear in it. There's one way up there with the wolves. Careful, careful. Those wolves have a great aggro range. They really do. I'm going to pull this one. Then we'll go get that one, I think. We'll wait and see what it looks like. Well, we can pull it safety. Rid of the poison. Okay, we got another gooey spider leg. I think that's 3 of those. Woof. That was a good pull, man. That was I thought we were definitely going to get that wolf there. We didn't. All right. There's another one right up here. Like I said, there are some up there. There's one there, but you have to be really careful going up there so as you don't pull the spider and the wolf. Or you can pull the wolves and kill them, but... Or we can just go see Sven, get the wolf quest. There'll be more spiders, or on our way out we can get the rest of them. Don't quite know how many we have. Alright, this is Sven's camp. We're going to give Sven his supplies. He's going to give us a quest to go find what was buried out behind his barn. We're not ready to do it yet, but we're going to grab it. Lars here, he's the guy that wants us to kill wolves. So we got to kill. We need 8 rabid wolves and 12 starving dire wolves.
He fled before I could catch him.
Looks like somebody's been over here killing wolves. There we go.
If you can find what that shadowy figure buried, I would be grateful. The hiding spot is behind the old snow.
Alright, so these wolves here, the rabid dyers are level 20 or 21. Like I said, they'll put up a nasty disease, but being a paladin, it's not as bad. We can cleanse it. We don't have to run around with it. There it is. There's the disease. You can see our health regeneration rate is slowed down to 50%. Cleanse that right off of us. There's one of 8. Oh. Sometimes in these woods you can find a chest. There's 2. Yeah, sometimes there's a chest sitting out over here. Obviously not today. Where do you see the aggro range on these starving dire wolves? It's quite impressive. Yeah, look at that. All the way from back there, they aggro. Oh, okay, there we go. So we didn't have enough for a heal, but we're good. I have 20 milk. The problem is we don't want to go through it quickly because that's all we have right now to help regen our mana. Until we either find a barrel or we find a chest with more, or we get something off of a mob. That's it. That's all we have. Because we can't buy it. So we try to use our milk and stuff very, very sparingly. Now you can drag these wolves down to the water's edge. This way here, if something goes wrong, you can run and jump in the water. The wolves will not go in the water. We'll try and get this one. Well, you know what? That one seems far away. Let's get this one. Pull it back here. I think we're all right here. Actually, let me face the water in case I have to run. There goes that disease that they like to put up on us. Get a heal off. $111. Definitely want to pull them back. That's a starving dire wolf there, and they have, like I said, a huge aggro range. We don't want to get two. Very easy to get two over here. Very easy. Oop. As you can see. We just picked up another one, so... Now, we don't have any mana pots. We do have our bubble. We do have health pots, a couple of them. Nothing great. Whew. Yeah, see, we don't even... There we go. We got enough for a heal. Wow. Okay. Let's scoot down here a little bit. We'll be really safe. Okay, let our mana regen. Look at this starving dire wolf. Back just a hair. Okay. All right. Sorry, I got a friend having a little bit of a personal crisis. Or she thinks it's a personal crisis, but... Whoa. All right, we got 2 here. So, I really don't want to fight 2. I don't know that I can take on 2. I can give it a try. We're here. As long as we keep our heels up, we might be okay. Sometimes you never know what you can do until you have to do it. You don't realize that you can handle 2 until all of a sudden you have to, and then you realize, okay, we handled that. I mean, we have plenty of mana. That's our saving grace here, is that we have plenty of mana. And the first one's down. All right, there we go. What's this? That's a regular spider. It's not pygmy venom. That's a regular spider. Let's see if we can get that resolved. So here we go. There's a pygmy venom spider right up over there. There's another pygmy venom spider. question is, can we get the, oh, someone else over here killing wolves. Can we get to that spider and all that? Okay. Oh, they didn't pull that spider? Oh, I'd like to get that spider. But I need to get it without that wolf. And that's a little difficult at the moment. Alright, we got the spider. Let's pull it back. Away from the wolf. Alright, give me some gooey spider legs and a vial there. We still need 3 gooey spider. Oh, crap. We got that disease? There we go. Get rid of that. Alrighty. But no gooey spider leg. Right, we need to let our mana tick up here. Boom, 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 boom. Not quite sure how far we've got here. We'll take a look when we kill this one, see how many of these rabid direwolves we've gotten. Probably got 5 or 6 of them anyways, maybe even more. Oh, we got a mage AoEing. Okay, our skill in two-handed maces is now up to 108. The max it can be is 115. We want to get it up around 110, 112, and then we'll probably switch weapons. Because there are other weapons we need to get our skill up on. Alright, we have 7 of 8 of the rabid, 8 of 12 of the starving. We have 11 of 15 of our pygmy venom spiders. That's where we stand right now. All right, up here in this little hut up here, you can see it off to our right in the distance. Well, we're getting there. This is where Abercrombie is. We got a quest to check in on him. He's going to give us a quest to get Ghost Hair Thread. Basically, Abercrombie has you get a bunch of items for him, claiming that he's old, that he's feeble, that he's scared to go out in the woods and all of that. And you're actually getting all the items for him to build stitches.
I need some supplies from Darkshire, but the village is so far away, so old and feeble, I would never make the trip. Can you go to Darkshire and bring me back some ghost hair thread? You can get it from Madame Ava at her home in Darkshire Square.
Nice sword, but I can't use it. It's a green. Much rather they start dropping some white gear for me. Holy Rendix invites me to join Ryzen. You know what? Maybe I'll join this guild. Maybe we'll join that guild. We haven't joined a guild yet. Ah. Okay. All right. This might be the last rabid direwolf we need. All right, we don't need any more rabid direwolves, but I know we need a couple more starving direwolves. This is the last starving direwolf I need. Right here. This back, what's that? No, that's a venom web spider. I was gonna go up over there because sometimes up over there there's a chest, but I don't think I'm gonna. Okay, so we got wolves at our heels done. Now we're gonna truck on down here. We'll kill a few more on our way back for the XP. Figure you kill enough mobs, right? Sooner or later, maybe, sooner or later, maybe one of them will actually drop us some gear. That would be kind of nice. Yeah, we got to get some more mana. So if we make 24, and I don't know that we'll make that today because, you know, we're trying to keep these down around a couple hours, not to mention I've also got to get on stream here in a few hours. But if we made 24 today, that would tie our personal best in this challenge. That would tie it. All right, we definitely got to let our mana pile back up here. What do we learn at 24? We get a new rank of a bop, but we get a new blessing of wisdom, which is nice. That's about it. The rest of those I don't really use. Probably don't use, or I don't use very much, but turn undead might not be bad. There's a lot of undead we're going to be killing over here, so turn undead might not be a bad thing for us to learn in case we have to fear an undead and run. Okay, we got another wolf right up there. Morticia. Somebody's playing the Addams Family. You know, what's funny is we're not doing any professions, and we don't have a ton of gold. We should have a lot more gold on us since we're not doing professions. It just goes to show you, I guess, that paladins must be very expensive to train. Well, they are, I know that. But somebody's laid all these wolves down. I'll get this spider in case it wants to drop me a gooey spider leg. It's not a pygmy venom spider. It's just a regular venom web spider. Probably level 20. Usually what they are. Keep my health up a little bit because it netted me. All right, you need to die. Thank you. Nope, we got crisp spider meat. We did not get gooey spider legs. We got crisp spider meat. No chest over here. We really need to find a chest or find some barrels of milk or something of that nature. We really do need to get some of that. Just so we can stockpile some more drink. Should probably try to find some food crates too. Just so we can have a little more food. Funny because when you're looking for these things, you can't find them. But when I'm on my Warlock, which is just normal ultra hardcore that I'm streaming on my Twitch channel, which is now, by the way, level 42. I'm going to go for 43 today, maybe even 44 with some luck. I see them all the time.
Oh, good. You thinned out that pack.
And yet I can't find them when I need them, like on this Paladin.
We can bind our minds to dealing with morbid fell.
Okay. We're going to try to get the rest of our pygmy venom spiders now.
To Sven to help with his
On the way out, we still got to get 3 more gooey spider legs. We're going to try to get them. And then we're going to have to run up to Darkshire, where we can turn in our pygmy venom spider quest on the way. Then in Darkshire, we'll be able to turn in the request for the ghost hair thread. Alright, we got all of that. Yeah, we don't have much food either. That's what we have for food. We're going to definitely have to get some food crates or get some food out of chests. None of these guys are, of course, going to drop us any food or any milk or anything like that. They're not humanoid. Okay, this is the last spider we need for our quest. However, we still need 3 gooey spider legs. So we're still going to be killing spiders till we get our 3 gooey spider legs. There's one. And we got all our spider vials. So now we need 2 more gooey spider legs. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, looks like somebody was killing them along here, but normally I would go over there and kill the spiders over there. But again, you know, first of all, we're in low-level gear, and second of all, look at how much of it's broken. So we don't have a lot of armor. All right, we got another gooey spider leg. One more. We just need 1 more gooey spider leg. Oh, we're poisoned, huh? Let's get rid of that. That's for sure. Gotta get that up, or our mana doesn't tick that quick. All right. Ba-boom, ba-boom. No gooey spider leg. two-handed maces, we're still at 111. We get that up around 113, we'll probably switch over to whatever else needs working on. Two-handed swords we need to work on. Two-handed axes we need to work on. There's our two-handed sword right there. There's our two-handed axe. We'll be working on those skills next. Oh, look at this. We got somebody over here. We had a couple people over here. Oh, Mage gave me a buff. I do have to click it off. Sorry, Mage. Hey. I guess I can't do that while I'm in combat. There we go. Nice mallet. Too bad we can't use that, huh? Look at that. Boy, that would be nice. That'd be a great mallet for us. But yeah, we can't do that. Okay, we're still hunting down one more gooey spider leg. That's what we're looking for. I give up all these greens I'm getting for some, like, worn or loose chain mail. We don't seem to be getting that. All right, so this green recluse is probably level 22. It does have the ability to stun. Oh, crap. We're pretty low on mana. We should have probably built up our mana. C'est la vie. We're going to stone form that poison off just to save mana. Okay, we can do a heal now. We're going to do a heal. There we go. It's dead. Didn't get what we wanted, but it's dead. That must account for something, I guess. Oh, wow. Hey, look, there's the outhouse, if anybody has to use the outhouse. Mm-hmm. Nope, we still haven't gotten that what we need. Oh, I hate when I don't keep that up. Rank, soft hands. All right, we got this one coming. Let's pull back so we don't get another one. There we go. I don't know at this level, but I do know at higher levels, these green recluses, whoa, 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 come back. These green recluses can stun. Maybe it's at the higher levels. I'm not quite sure. There we go. We got our last gooey spider leg. All right. So now we got to go turn in the pygmy venom spider quest. Right there. That's it? No. Oh yeah, we turned in the wolves already. Right, Jitters Growling Gut, we'll turn that in. We'll turn that in, okay. Yeah, I guess that's really what we have to turn in. I'm just kind of looking around here. Sometimes they'll have a water barrel or something sitting out around these buildings. I don't see one at the moment. I'm just kind of hoping maybe there would be one hanging out here, but unfortunately I do not see any. Well, let's take a look in the inn. I don't think there's anything in here. I don't think we have to worry about anything in here. But you never know. There seems to be some barrels laying around, though most of them are broken. We might get lucky and find one that isn't, or that contains stuff we could use. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Be a good place to put one. Since there's so many up here that are no good, it'd be a good place to stick one. Nope. Okay, no barrels. No barrels for us. Come on, stop. Well, there was some hope, you know, maybe we'd find a water barrel. I don't think we'd find a chest because there's nothing there that would be guarding the chest, and usually Blizzard doesn't leave a chest out without something guarding it, some kind of mob. All right. So I guess the next quest we'll do will be to get the ghost hair thread. Now that's going to be a little rough. To get there, we have to go see Blind Mary. To get to Blind Mary, we got to kill some skeletal horrors. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Those horrors could be level 23 or 24, which normally wouldn't be an issue. The good thing, though, is we do have exorcism, and those horrors, you know, exorcism against the undead causes a lot of damage. So that's the good news. So that will definitely help us. Plus, it can be a ranged pull. So using exorcism, we can range pull things. Alrighty, we're going to turn in our pygmy venom spider quest. We're going to get a pair of male gloves. Unfortunately, they're green, so we can't use them. Now we're going to go to Darkshire. I'm probably going to pull that wolf. Not going to lie. Well, maybe not. Alright, nice. He's just 23 or 24. that wolf. Dum. So we get to Darkshire. We'll talk to Chef Gruel. We can complete that quest because we have we have the gooey spider legs. He'll give us a dusky crab cake to take back down there to Jitters. We'll talk to Madame Eva. She'll tell us to take the comb over to Blind Mary. Shirley has been slain by Vagash. Oh, Vagash got him one. Oh, thank you, priest. Unfortunately, I can't keep the buff. It's all good. I won Taskmaster's axe. Oh, bad little axe. That came out of the dead mines. Alrighty, we're back here at Darkshire, finally. Long run, long run. Oops, there's a barrel over here. This is either milk or melon juice. Melon juice, even better than milk. So when the barrels are like that color, you can click on them and you can get milk or melon juice or whatever the barrel is.
Hello.
Hello. I don't have to save any of this stuff because I can't use it. It's either a quest reward or something, but that's nice. Nice, we got a little melon juice. Always good to have that. Okay, we can't repair. I gotta remember that because on the other tunes I'm playing I can repair. So I have to remember on this tune I cannot repair. It's one of those wonderful, perplexing, puzzling things. All right, we got to see Chef Gruel.
You need some crab cakes, do you?
Okay, continue, complete quest, and accept. All right.
You in on a little secret. Dusky crab cakes are really made from spider legs. I know it's a bit disgusting, but the cakes have a nice.
Oh, let's see. We got to go see Madame Eva.
Gooey spider legs, and I'll whip you up a few of them. I hear venom web spiders are a good source.
Supplies from Darkshire. Accept. Okay, that's done.
Let me just get these seasoned with my secret.
I think that's all we had to do up here.
Get them to skittering on a skillet for a while. And
although the Night Watch.
and I won't give out the recipe.
8 skeletal warriors and 6 skeletal mages. We want that quest.
Here we are. Crab cakes.
All right, we have to take a bio break. So we're going to go in the inn.
I'm afraid I have none.
I always go way upstairs here if I'm going to go AFK while I'm in this inn. That way there, if Stitches gets lugged in, I've probably got a better chance of survival. All right, we will be back in a moment or two. Alright, we're back. Sorry for the long break. I had to get another cup of coffee. Alright, so, yeah. Let's go see Blind Mary, I guess. We're going to see Blind Mary. We're going to attempt to get the skeletal mages, the skeletal warriors, get the comb done. Oh, somebody's over here killing the skeletal fiends. Oh, actually, that's kind of good for us. We'll be able to get into Blind Mary's house without having to worry about any of that. I'm just checking for a water barrel. Here's Blind Mary. We give her the comb. She's going to give us the comb back with the ghost hair thread in it. Check behind this outhouse. Sometimes there's a chest back here. Not today, though. Check around that house. Alright, this is where we're going to find our skeletal warriors and our skeletal mages. These guys are usually 20, 21. We're going to definitely pull them with our exorcism. Yeah, they're going to hurt. These guys are going to hurt us. Oh, what's that cudgel? Hold on. Okay, that's a one-handed mace, 8 to 16 damage. That's 3 to 7. We get rid of that bad boy. Keep that one. That's nice. We need 8 of the, whoops, 8 of these, I think we need 8 and 6. 8 of the warriors. I think he's almost dead. He is. Spongy mogul, that's good. We can eat that. Alright. The mages are harder to kill, so we're going to let our mana regen. They're going to cast frostbolts. That's what they do. They cast frostbolts. I want to have plenty of mana for this thing. Son of a... Well, couldn't be helped. I had to wait. Whoa, pull back. Got another one up there. I don't want to take 2 of them on at a time. All kinds of people here. Look at all the peoples. Got a hunter here. 27. What the hell is a 27 hunter doing this quest for? Alright, we're going to go for this mage. It is going to cast frostbolts. We don't have a heal. It's alright, we got it. Woof. We can heal now. I'm gonna put up our blessing of wisdom. This is why I'm glad we got that melon juice. Whoops. Okay, we got 4 of 8 of those. We don't have very many mages, though. We only have 1 of 6, I think. Let's see if we can take this mage out. We're gonna stun him. At least that way there we can have stopped one of those. Oh. Oh, those are skeletal fingers. Ah, I really want these guys to drop me some armor. Really wouldn't mind getting some kind of braces, some kind of belt, some kind of pants. Melon juice is nice. We'll take it. We'll take it. Anything we can get that we can drink is always good. It looks like some of the people that were here have started to leave. Sure, I'm at pretty much full health. I think that's 3 of 6 of those. Yeah, this is kind of rough when you can't just sit down and drink whenever you want, because we have to conserve our drink. I don't see any water barrels or chests around there. Usually the water barrels and the chests are around the buildings. Oh, we resisted. That's gonna be rough. Oh no, we got him. guessing we're up around 3 or 4 mages now. All right, there's a mage. We don't have our stun. Five or 6 mages. I think we're 5 of 8 on the warriors. I'm guessing we need 1 warrior, 1 mage or so, or a couple warriors. 2 warriors, 1 mage. Get this mage. This will be the last mage we need. Okay, we need 2 warriors and we'll be done over here. Still not going to be enough to get us to 24. 24 is eluding us. Rawhide pants. All right, they're not the best. They're leather, but 66 armor is better than no armor. Let's put those bad boys on. We should probably farm these guys for a little bit. They're pretty good XP. We might have to grind out 24. All right, that quest is now complete. Like I said, we may grind some of these. Turning that in might get us here. Turning the other 2 quests in might get us here. Let's see if maybe if we grind on these guys a little bit, we can get some gear, or some more melon juice, some more spongy mogul. Any of that stuff would be lovely. Whoa. So we're getting 145 or so XP for killing them. Really kind of hoping maybe they'll start dropping some more melon juice. Some more of that spongy mogul. Oh, he resisted. Some more spongy mogul. We could walk around the other side of that church there. Maybe get lucky and see if there's a water barrel or anything over there. There's none over here. We get our mana up and kind of walk over here a little bit. Look and see if we got any water barrels or anything up. No, I don't see anything there. We don't really want to go in that church. There is a level 26 ghoul that lives in that church that we really don't want to have to deal with at this level. Come on, buddies. Start dropping me some water, some food, some gear. Any of that would be lovely. I mean, we did get a new one-handed mace, which is good. Oh, speaking of that, what's our skill at two-handed maces? We're at 113, so we should probably switch to two-handed axes now and see if we can get that skill up. Bad news is we might miss here a few times with this axe until we get our skill up. But we'll see. Overall, the axe does more damage. Yeah, you can see that with our skill down a little bit. Got almost all our skeletal fingers. It's always a nice thing. Our blessing back up. Should be getting some respawns over here. We have a mage up over here. Let's go for the mage. We're 4 bars from 24. Mm-mm-mm. And we're up to 95 with our two-handed axes. We want to get up around 113 with this. And we'll switch to two-handed swords. And then we'll probably go back to some one-handers. See where we're at with some of those. And we might even get lucky and maybe a chest or a water barrel will spawn over here while we're here. Who knows? But we're not going to be able to stay here too much longer because we've got to get this up on YouTube and we've got to get ready to do the stream. Let's eat this bread. Okay, we got all our skeletal fingers. Not that that was going to be an issue or anything. Would have gotten them all killing the fiends and the horrors. All right, Liz, come on now, baby. Drop me some male braces that I can wear. Let's be specific about this. It said no. Blizz said no. They said, we'll give you some wool cloth. You'll get wool cloth and you'll like it. That's exactly what Blizzard said. I got a brocade vest. Not what we're looking for. Look, everybody left. I have the area to myself now. Okay, we got a little more spongy mogul. That is nice. How many does that give us? 4, 5, 5. Okay. We could just get some more melon juice and some braces and a belt. I would be absolutely thrilled. Oh, we got more people back. Amazing how many times, how many people are actually on hardcore. I know a lot of people think the game is pretty dead, but actually there's quite a few players here. Oh, no, we got to resist on our exorcism. That is not good. But we got him down anyway. Hey, Gildy, would you like to run Wayland Karen? Sorry, I'm going to have to log soon. Oh, I got promoted to a big Rizzler. Whatever that is. Let's get that back up. Let's get this. I think we got enough to kill this guy. I don't know if I got him or this warrior got him. I got him. Oh, we got some boots. We don't need boots, but always nice to have them as a backup. We do have some boots in the bank. Of course, they're just loose chain boots, whereas these are linked chain boots, which are a little bit better. Certainly a lot better. I don't know where our boots are at. 13 of 35, so we still got a bit of time on our boots before we got to worry about them. Wouldn't mind getting like a link chain belt. Link chain braces would be lovely. Even a link chain chest, just for a backup chest, would be lovely. All right, we're almost to a point where we're going to have to go turn in. I want to get at least probably up to about here, 2.5 bars. And then we can go turn in everything, and that might make us 24. Not too much longer. Okay, our axe skill is now up to 101, two-handed axes. Interrupt that. Good spot to farm wool, I guess. I'd say 4 or 5 more of these and we can skadoosh out of here. Yeah, if we had a bunch of water, this would go much faster because we could just sit down and drink and we'd be able to pull at a faster pace, but like I said, I am trying to conserve it. Oh, he resisted. That hurts when they resist that. But we got it. Some shoulders. Are we wearing any shoulders at all? Oh, yeah, we are. All right. But we'll hold on to those. They might not be great shoulders, but again, it's a backup. It's better than no shoulders. It might not be the highest at shoulders, but some is better than none. Is this warrior up over here? He is. I think we can afford to drink another milk just to get our mana up. Turn here. I just don't want that other skeletal mage. All right, we're down to 3 bars to go. A few more of these bad boys will be at 2.5 bars. Or we could go to 2 bars, and that would almost guarantee us making 24 when we turn in. That's some more spongy mogul. I think we can afford now to eat that banana up. It's not going to get us to full health, but... Did they not think I could kill it? Yeah, you got another pally over there. Throwing down the old consecrate. You're 28. You don't need consecrate to kill these. If at 28 you need consecrate to kill these. Something wrong. I'm on gear. We need gear. Then we got copper. Yeah, this probably is only going to get worse as we get up in level, unless we hit some kind of jackpot extravaganza with consumables, where we can sit down and drink and pull at a faster pace. But I guess if we're going to try to make it, we got to be patient, especially in this challenge. Couple more, we'll be down to 2 bars. I think at 2 bars, if we turn in, we'll be okay, because we could go to Abercrombie, give him the thread, go to Jitters, give him the dusty crab cakes, and that would, turning in those quests would then get us to the point where we'll make 24. These guys should be respawning back over here. Well, we did get some stuff over here anyway, so we can't hawk and squawk too much. Hey, no dodging. We definitely gotta heal up. I hate doing this, but I'm gonna drink this last. That'll be the last of the milk I drink for a while until we start getting some more melon juice and stuff, but really gotta do it. I mean, yeah, we need to get Seal of Wisdom. Boots we can't wear because they're green. I don't think they're male anyway. No, they're cloth. All right, we're almost there. We're almost at 2 bars. Oh. I was gonna say, man, I saw somebody behind me. I didn't know if that was a warrior. Whoa. I gotta pop a healing pot here, bad boy. That was a little sketchola. We dropped to 20.8%. We probably weren't full health going in on it either. Yeah, we dropped to 20.8%. That's the lowest we've had this session. We've been down to 13.7. That's the lowest we've been overall. All right, if we get that mage, I think that'll get us down to just 2 bars. I'm kind of hoping that this is going to give me a pretty decent chunk of XP. All right, let's stroll on out of here. Well, not a total loss, but we did get some boots as a backup, some nice ones. We got a pair of shoulders as a backup. We got some leather pants. Maybe we would prefer better, but you know what? Some is better than none, as I said. Check around here in case there's some kind of barrel. No. We'll check around this house here, over here, in case there's a water barrel or something there. Probably not, but we're going to check. Nope, I don't see anything in the house either. Okay. I don't think our water barrel respawned here either. Oh, wait. It did. All right, we got another barrel a minute. Uh-oh. Is that Stitch? Oh, Stitches just got killed. Melon juice times 4. Well, that certainly makes up for some that we drank up there in the old cemetery.
Good day to you.
Nice.
Have a good
Okay.
Well met.
The night watch.
For your service to the people of Darkshire, you shall be rewarded. Adventurer, I'm getting reports of an
We need a full bar here.
If you're up to the job, journey to
I don't know how much we're gonna get, but we need a full bar.
Vile skeletal fiends and 15 skeletal horrors. There are also reports of skeletons.
This isn't gonna give us a lot.
In and around Tranquil Garden Cemetery.
We might get some when we get down there and we return the comb.
I can make a spool of ghost hair thread with this and have a few
Let's
strands
see.
to spare.
All right, so we're gonna fly to Sentinel Hill. We're gonna come over.
It has 1,000 uses.
We'll return the
From
comb.
binding evil spirits to sewing
I mean,
life
we'll
into
give
inanimate objects.
my buddy there, we'll give him his Jitters his crab cakes. We'll give Abercrombie his ghost hair thread. Then he's going to give us a quest to get some zombie juice. Which means we're going to have to kill skeletal fiends. No, skeletal horrors to get the rot blossoms. And we kill them over by where Blind Mary is. We get the rot blossoms. Then we go back and give them the zombie juice. Then we can kill our fiends, hopefully, our horrors. Turn that in. And then we're going to get a quest to kill plague spreaders. And then we got to get ghoul ribs and ghoul fangs. Yeah. And somewhere along the line, we're going to go over to Ashenvale and start questing over there a little bit, because we could do Zoram Strand, and if we wait past 24 to do that, we're not going to get XP. They're at level 18 and 19. So we got to do the Zoram Strand. I don't know that we can do Razul, because that's a three mobs that we got to kill. Again, if we were in greens, yeah, but we could do that. We could do the hair quest over there. We could get the Tear of a Loon. We can get the Stardust. We can get the some stuff from the Murlocs. So, yeah, there are quests we can do over there. Any barrel over here would probably be refreshing spring water. It really wouldn't be milk at this level. So. Oh, we could have sold that. How much money do I have to spend here? Geez, 2 gold. They want everything. So if this doesn't make us 24, we could kill a couple of wolves, and that'll make us 24. Kind of wanted to at least get to 24 today. got? We got 47 online. 538 total in this guild that we joined. Ba-da-da-dum. Bum, bum, bum.
What can I do for you?
Aha. Thank you, adventurer. Those really hit the spot.
775, not bad. That does make 24 a little bit more feasible. I believe if we get about 775 for this turn in, we'll be all right. We'll see. A lot of people joining the guild, a lot of people leaving the guild. Especially in hardcore, because people die. I haven't seen a lot of death alerts today. Mr. Mage, probably doing some AoE grinding. Thank you, Mr. Mage. Unfortunately, I have to pop that off. Why do I have might up? I don't know. All right, let's see if this will make us 24. It's the hope that it will.
Delightful.
There we go. Oh, wow, we got quite a bit for that. How much XP did we get on that
I
quest?
need a bottle of a certain liquor. Zombie juice. Tavern keeps Smith.
1,450. I didn't think we were going to get that much. All right.
Please hurry it.
So now we're 24.
I need that drink to put fire in my
We're going to hearth. We're going to see Tavern Keeper Smith.
Need some zombie juice, do you?
He's going to tell us to gather 8 rot blossoms and bring them back to him, and then he'll make the zombie juice. All right. Well, we're going to call it here for today's adventure. We made level 24. On our next adventure, we'll fly to Stormwind. We'll train. Of course, we'll check the engineering supply guy to see if he has a bronze tube. Then we'll be back here to maybe do the fiends, the horrors, get the rot blossoms, and I think after that, then we'll do the run down through Menethil Harbor, and then we'll go up. We'll do the run over to Astronar. We'll do some questing over there before we out-level those quests. So that's what will be on the docket. A lot of world traveling next time in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this adventures today. We are now tied with our best record. If we can hit 25, we'll set a new personal best. Stay tuned for the next adventure, and we'll see if we can set a new personal best. All right, everybody have a great day. Take care.